Hi there, this is Mrs. McManus. I'm just going to talk to you very quickly about our curriculum in the autumn term and what the children can expect from our classroom. So as you know, our topic is the Mayans, and this is a history topic that has strong links to geography as well as art. There's some lovely writing that we've been producing this term based around a traditional Mayan myth called the Hero Twins, which includes lots of setting and character description, which the children have always previously got really into, so I'm really excited to see what the current Year 5 produce. After half term, we have Wild Water. So this is a geography-based topic, and we will be using a text called Floodland, which again is a fantastic text that we really enjoy teaching, so we're looking forward to sharing that with the children. In maths, there's lots of different areas that we'll be studying, so you can pause the video if you want to read in more detail. We've started off with place value, so you'll notice this coming through in the homework this week when you see it. And also we'll be moving on fairly shortly to addition and subtraction before moving on to a variety of different areas. In science, our topic is animals including humans, where we're going to look at the different stages of the human life cycle, so thinking about how humans develop across age. And then after half term, it will be living things in their habitats. In RE, we'll be exploring the questions: why do some people believe God exists? And what would Jesus do? Can people live by the values of Jesus in the 21st century? The children will be studying different religions through this and then producing some extended write at the end of each unit. In computing, we'll be learning about computer systems and developing an understanding of how information is transferred between systems and devices. They'll also be using laptops and iPads to produce and present work, giving them different opportunities to apply their learning in a different way and using different programs. In terms of the kind of routines that we are setting up in Year 5, so homework will be set on a Wednesday to be returned for the following Tuesday, following Wednesday at the latest, please. But as part of that, you'll receive some numeracy in there linked to this week's learning. There'll also likely to be some literacy, some SPAG maybe some topic, usually about 4 pieces, along with some spellings to practice. So children will be tested on their spellings every Tuesday. So ideally we'd like them practiced at home at least 3 times a week if you could support us with that. And these sorts of words that they'll see will be topic words, words that are specific to the work that we're doing, high frequency words, perhaps even words that they haven't, that we've picked up they can't spell in their own writing, so they might be personalised a little bit or changed depending on how we feel that children are doing. Alongside that, obviously there's the super spellers lists that we will be testing them on periodically throughout the term to achieve different coloured badges. Hopefully children should have lists. If not, then we're happy to redistribute lists of super spellers to bring home and practice alongside homework spellings. Every week in literacy, we obviously have an extended write, but we also focus on a specific SPAG objective. So that will be reinforced throughout all our writing across the week. And then also we will have handwriting activities to support the children in improving their handwriting and their fluency in handwriting. In terms of maths, you will also notice that we have, in addition to the maths lessons, things here about our maths meeting. So every day before lunch, we will be supporting children in developing their mental fluency. We will continue with the times table tests to achieve some more badges. So just getting them really, really secure on those times tables. So if I click on to the next slide, there we go. Just in terms of our other topics that we're looking at, so RHE, we've got changing friendship, moving on to celebrating strengths and setting goals, both really important for the autumn term, and getting back into school. Spanish, Mrs. Southall will be teaching on a Friday afternoon, building upon the previous learning children have. In PE, Mrs. Firkins will be teaching on a Wednesday and Mrs. Southall on a Friday. And can you please make sure that correct uniform is in on those days? Reading, children have access to our class library, which has a fantastic array of books in different genres, but also once a week be able to visit the school library. It would be fantastic if you could support your children with their reading, reading together, discussing what you've read, testing them on their comprehension, their understanding, picking out key vocabulary. If you do read at home with your child, please be sure to mark it in the link book and the reading record, as that will earn your child some extra merits. So we're very keen to reward reading at home and encourage it. So if you could mark that in the link book, that would be fantastic. So in 5MS you have Mrs. Boyce supporting, and in 5HP you have Miss Vale. Both classes have PPA time on a Wednesday afternoon, and Mrs. Wookie and Mrs. Firkins will be teaching RHE and PE respectively. Mrs. McManus, myself, will be teaching Year 5 MS on a Monday, Tuesday, but we'll be in school on a Wednesday. But Mrs. Southall will be doing Wednesday morning and then Thursday, Friday. You can see at the bottom here we've got our whole school focus, so thinking about the different drivers that are pushing our curriculum forwards, so thinking about broadening horizons, thinking about how we can extend our learning beyond the classroom, mastery, getting children really deepening their understanding, and also enterprise, thinking about how we can develop those key skills around enterprise. There are some key dates there for your diary. These are also on the newsletter, so hopefully you've managed to see these already, but some important ones that you might want to note. So please do pause if you need to and have a scan through those. In terms of Class Dojo, myself, Mrs. Southall and Mrs. Park are all monitoring Class Dojos. Feel free to drop us a message on there. We're always at the door each morning at the end of the day, so if you do want to come and speak to us in person, then we're happy to speak to you then. Merits are recorded via Class Dojo, so you should see your children's avatar being updated with merits. Okay, it's important that urgent messages need to be sent via the office. We're not on Dojo all the time, obviously, because we're teaching, so if there is anything urgent, please do contact the office beforehand. This is just the expectations, end of year expectations for Year 5. So again, you might want to pause this and have a little scan through, but just for maths, reading and writing, we've just kind of compiled the key objectives that we expect children to be secure on by the end of Year 5. So this is what we're working towards. So you can see there's a whole range of maths ones, and then there's reading and writing. But as I said, please pause the video and read through at your own convenience, just so you can see the sort of things that we'll be looking and the expectations that we have of Year 5. It is a tricky year. We are readying those children for Year 6, but we are confident that all the children are able to meet these expectations and will have a really successful year. As I said, any questions or queries, please feel free to contact us via Dojo or come and speak to us in person. But yes, thank you ever so much for listening, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.